Let's take a look at doing some bicep work, specifically for grapplers, judo, sambo, jiu-jitsu guys and gals too. I like to use bands a lot, and I like to use the rubber bands. There are a lot of different types of rubber bands available on the market. I have a bunch of them. I think pretty much everybody who is serious about this has them as well. I hope you do too. And we're going to use some bands today for biceps. In this specific biceps workout, we're going to do this specific exercise we're going to do is what I call an inverse biceps curls, and I'm using the band. Now you can use dumbbells, you can use a cable machine, you can use springs, you can use just about anything to do this to make it happen. But what's basically going to happen, I'm going to turn sideways here and let you see, when you're actually doing it, you'll be leaning forward quite a bit and you'll be extending your whole arm to the back, okay? And when you do this, you will be curling it up to your pectoral region, to your chest area here like this, okay? I'll show a front view with you here. I've got them hooked up, by the way, I've got them hooked up on my power rack. I'm using a power rack for a lot of stuff besides squatting. And you can see the other stuff I have right now hooked up with the type of workout I'm doing right now. So the bands I'm using just a standard handle. You can buy it on eBay or Amazon, anywhere, sporting goods store. And I'm using the brown tubing. It's fairly stiff tubing. It's tough tubing. It gives me a lot of resistance, so I like it for this particular exercise. And what I'll do, you can do them one-handed or two-handed. I like to do them two-handed because it gives me a good even workout. I get stuff done efficiently in the gym that way. I'll be grabbing it this way, okay, and I'll walk forward pretty far, and I'll lean forward, okay, and I'll look straight ahead, okay. So if I'm looking at you in the camera here, it's nothing personal, I'm just working out, okay. So I'm going to step forward here, and I'm going to lean. Now when I do this, notice my arms are back quite a distance, and I'm leaning forward toward you. Now when I bring this up, I just curl it like this, and do it with control. Now what I'll do is 5 sets of 10, or 5 sets of as many as I can do per workout. And I'll do this often about midway through my workout. This is probably the first part of my arm workout that I do. I like doing this before I do the weights, simply because it's a good warm-up, but it's also a very great way to get a pump and get a lot of blood flowing in the area that I'm working, which is the bicep area right now, biceps area. And what we're doing when we do this, when we extend this, we're extending the bicep, the entire upper arm, in fact, the entire shoulder area, back by this inverse or inverted movement here. And I have to curl harder and farther to make it happen. This is ideal for what we do in grappling because it doesn't really develop massive bulging muscles, but develops very good strength. This is a strength builder, and that's the reason I do it. And it will give you a good physique. I mean, it's good. I mean, it hasn't worked for me all these years, but it's still a pretty good exercise. So let's take a look at it one more time. And again, take your handles, lean forward. Any level of tubing you'll do just to make sure it's strong and it doesn't break, because your whole body weight is dependent on it and you're leaning forward. So make sure your equipment's in good shape. It's really attached quite well to your whatever it is that's attached to it. Make sure it doesn't move. My power rack is bolted into the floor, so it's stable. So you want something good, stable base this is hooked onto for your own safety. Safety in the gym is quite important, remember. So lean forward. Okay, look forward like this. My arms are back, inverse position here, and I curl them up, forward, like this. And do it with good control. Don't let them snap. Take your time. Again, I'll do about 5 sets of 10, or about 5 sets of as many reps as I can do, depending on what I want to do. You can do 3 sets of 10. It doesn't matter how many sets you can do. Or you can do this as a finished part of your workout. Do just 1 set of as many repetitions you could do to finish out your arm work for that day. You can use this at any point of your workout, but I use it mainly as my first biceps exercise before I go on to using the dumbbells or weights.